right, so today I'm doing something just a little bit different. I've mentioned in many of these things in the past that before that back in the dim mists of time, like all the way back to November the 21st last year, I've had sort of sessions where everything has gone completely pear-shaped because I've been experimenting, fucking around, just sort of saying, well, what if I did this and what if I did that? And my commitment there is always, well, there's no point in me just doing it for a few bets and then backing off, because it doesn't prove anything. What you have to do is you have to stick with it until you go bust, until you can make no further progress. So in the spirit of that, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit replay for the last big nasty, which was, it started with shoe 1220, and we're now up at the 1500s, I think. But shoe 1220, and then persisted through 21 and 22. So I'm going to replay, but also go back and forth to blackjack. I have no idea what the consequence of this is going to be, even though not lots of people, one or two people, trolls, have suggested that I manipulate this platform, this sim, and have some control over it, which of course is absolute nonsense. If I did have control, I wouldn't like it. Let me put it that way. So anyway, let's just start. Player, as usual. Oops, forgot the fast. And I have no memory of these shoes. Christ, I can barely remember what I had for dinner last night. Never mind some shoe that I played back in November. So anyway, that was a loss. No, that was a win. Okay, double +1 is what I'm. Oh God, I hit fast, but it didn't take, did it? Try again. Come on. There we are. And I think that's 1, 2, 3 now. Okay, 1, 2. I mean, I kind of assume that because I don't run away from the shoes when I go over to blackjack, I'm kind of assuming that it'll still be disastrous, but I don't know. Okay? I don't know. Trust me on that. Okay, so now we're on 3-2, and normally I would go over to banker, but I'm going to go to player instead. Double that. Oops. That didn't work out. 3, 2, 7, 8, because we bet 4 there, didn't we? Oh boy. So close. All right, 15, 16. It is tempting to call it 15, 20, but it's a bit early in the game, I think. Oops. Okay. So 15, 16, so 3.5, 1.5, and back to baccarat. 3.5, 1.5. I may live to regret this, I tell you. 3.5, 1.5, 2, 3. Well, I'm not regretting it yet. Oh, and I think I overbet there. And it wasn't because I know in advance what's coming. Good God. What a bloody waste of time that would be. I mean, if all of this was just me pulling the wool over your eyes, where would be the fun in that? Mind you, I think these pros on YouTube, these pro gamblers, are doing exactly that. All right, I think that must be a 1, isn't it? double for the tie. And now 2, 3. All right, back to the minimum. Double. 1, 2, third. Minimum. Double. 1, 2, third again. All right. Minimum. Double for the tie. 51 second. Double for the tie. 3, 4 third. That's already a turnaround, so we leave that alone. All right, that's good. I mean, the message that I'm trying to get across constantly is simply, if for any reason you're uncomfortable, you feel threatened, you feel endangered, you feel whatever, you don't like the dealer. I mean, for instance, Vegas Matt, I just watched one of his Vegas Matt and Friends sessions, and they have this dealer, Daryl, at El Cortez. And apparently he's a superstar, because he's a really efficient, fast dealer and all the rest of it. But he has traits that would drive me away. He does this flip thing, a wrist flip with his right hand, where he just goes, and his up card, he flips it, and it would drive me bonkers. I'm telling you, bonkers. I would be out of there in a flash. I think that's probably 5-2, so we go over here and we bet 2, 5-2. Oops. That was looking good for just a moment. And then it started looking, and then 7-4. That's a double. Maybe. Get the 10. Oh no. There we go. 22, I believe. Yeah. So we go back to the min here. How are you enjoying the turbo, people? I mean, isn't it fun? Double for the loss. One, 2 third. I mean, obviously, I'm not suggesting to you that you should automatically, after 3 losses in any given place, run away. I mean, that would just be silly. But I'm demonstrating, maybe now 3-2, I'm simply trying to show you that it doesn't matter. So, when you move, it doesn't change anything. Although, of course, I can't be absolutely sure, and neither can you, because we don't know what happened, But at least by jumping back and forth like this, we actually do encounter whatever the hands were that we missed, because the blackjack game is frozen right now. Did I say 5-4? I think I probably did. So that's 1-2 then, isn't it? All right. Back to the min. We're not making a fortune, but we're doing all right at 8 minutes, 9 minutes. 51 second. Repeat it. 1-2 second. 3-4 third. Leave that alone. 7-4 back to blackjack. 11-8. 1, 2, 3. 10, 10, 10, 10. Oh no, not 10. 11-8. 19-16. So I'm going to call that 2-2. Oh, look at that. Sorry. I'm allowed to get carried away. It's my channel. I can do what I want. +1. Oh dear. It's kind of like a slow torture, isn't it? Chinese water torture. Oh, and there's a 22 up there. Oh, that worked. What did I just bet? So I've got to repeat that one. Right, now we're on minimum. That wasn't the plan. The plan is to win at all times. Sort of like old Vegas Mad. He says the same thing. I like it better when I win. But those guys, you know, I mean, they pretend that they're not promoting gambling, and by golly, they are. 1, 2. Three, 4. Got to be migrating again, or maybe not. All right, well, that got us out of trouble. Back to the min. Bugger. That was a double for the push. That's a repeat. That might work. I have to stand on it though. Bugger. Double for the push. That did not work. 51. Repeat it. All right. Back to the min. Yeah, what I'm going to do with these things, I think, is I'm just going to chop out the low bets, just go for the big money, and see how that works, because it'll just speed things up, and it means that, you know, I mean, now that I think I'm at bike 21, and the last one I put up was 8 or 7, so you know, clearly I'm in a bit of trouble here in terms of backlog. I just have to figure out how to get together the patience to edit them down to just the big bets. That's a double. And that's 1, 2. Not good. 3, 2 over to the other side. Whoops, I keep hitting the wrong thing there. 3, 2 over to here. 3, 4 for the tie. Back to the min. +1. 51. Repeat it. 1, 2. That's good. Back to the min. Of course, we're not doing banco right now, but you probably noticed that. Double for the tie. 2, 3 second. That's good. Double for the loss. 1, 2 third. That's already a turnaround, so leave it alone. Okay, that's good. Back to the min. I can't remember where we got to last time in terms of number of hands. I think that I certainly abandoned the shoe at some point. But things are looking a bit different now, aren't they? And I promise you, I have no control over any of this stuff. I don't remember if I could remember that kind of stuff, I'd be like what's his face, Dustin Hoffman in what was that movie called? Rain Man, with the guy Nick in the dealer Nick in Caesars in Vegas, and he was a real dealer and a great guy. And as I recall, Sinatra always asked for him whenever he wanted to play blackjack, which was frequently. He would ask for Nick. Nick was a big guy, big, solid guy, but a brilliant dealer, fast and funny and interesting. And if you asked him advice, he would give it to you. You know, he was just the greatest. That's 2-3, is it? No, it's 5-3. So we go to the other side. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. That did not work. See, now if I'd read that up there, then I wouldn't have done that, would I? 5-3. That's a 11, 12. Oh boy. Maybe. God, I was expecting a 7 right there, I tell you. Okay, so we did nicely out of that double down. So back down to the min. And so far, this is going rather better than I expected, to be honest. What a pity I don't have an audience. 51. No, I'm very happy with the numbers I'm getting, because I know I've got a different audience than Vegas Matt and that lot. I think that must be 3-4, but I'm not certain. All right, I think I'm mucked up there, but I'm unrepentant. That was kind of cheeky. It was only a push, but it's still cheeky. A cheeky push. Okay, 5 will do. All right, +1, I think. My goodness, another cheeky one. Plus another one, possibly. Oi! A wash. Double for the tie. Sorry, push. All right, so that's 2, 3. And now 5, 6 before we go running off to Baccarat. All right, so 5, 6 it is, and we go to the other side. 11, 12. There we go. Mindy Bun. +1. 51 second. Repeat it. 1, 2 second. 3, 4. 7, 4. Back to blackjack. And now 3, 4. You need a 10 up there now. Very good. Yeah, what I plan to do is to play out the current shoe in Baccarat, and then do a quick analysis and see where we stand after X minutes. We're actually quite deeply into this now. We're at 20 minutes. So I may just make this a one-shoe wonder. Because I like the fact that that I'm tied into the baccarat thing, because there's a timestamp on there, which anybody can see, and the trolls out there are sort of cut off at the knees. Nice 22 up there. Yeah, the dealer 22 number now is absolutely extraordinary. It's huge. I've got about 107 or 108 screenshots, and they run up to, well, largely because of crazy coding burn money. It's just ludicrous. Oh no, I just went ahead. Thank you. Now I can I double down now? Oh, would it let me? No. All right. I just wanted.
This is a reminder. Drink water.
All right, shut up. Alexa, be quiet. That's very annoying, isn't it? Alexa, stop. She just doesn't listen to me anymore. That's a double for the push. There we go. Now this shoe's running down too, so. Double for the push. Oh, 51 seconds. That's good. That's a repeat. Don't get a 10. The hard way, huh? I think that's already... No, I should have doubled that. Damn it. That's a nuisance. Should have doubled that. All right. Well, I think we're going to just end up... Yeah, because we're at 22 minutes, so I don't want to... That was a very unfortunate 21 up there. '22. I think it might be a +1. That's a good final hand, I would say. Okay. So we'll go over to Baccarat, and we're winding down pretty much here. So I think we'll just do 25. Double for the loss. 1, 2. That's good. Minimum. Double for the loss. Repeat. 51 second. Repeat. 1, 2. Rest. Should be 3, 4, so I've got to try and remember that. What have we got here? We've got 4,775 from this shoe, and 1,463 over there. So we've done pretty bloody well, really, haven't we? BJ plus and back. I've already forgotten what it was over there. 4,775, which is 8, 13, 12, 6,238 in less than 24 minutes, quite a lot less than 24 minutes actually. So I would characterize that as being successful. And this with a really, really nasty shoe. Now let's have a look and see how it handles this. 1220, it just confirms that it's 1220. And somewhere it's got to say it's a replay, I think. Not sure where. Oh. It doesn't actually confirm that it's a replay. But anyway, we've got 26 wins and 36 losses, so you can see that it was not a nice shoe because we got 36 bankers and 26 players. Well, we've only been betting on player. But because we've been bouncing backwards and forwards, we missed whatever the crap was that came before when I was doing whatever the hell I was doing. And I suppose that I could go back. Yeah, I could go back through all of these and see what the deal was the last time. But I don't really want to do that because it was an unhappy memory. It was like this particular shoe, 1220 back then was 25,000, and I think the next one up was crap too. So I'll go and look for that in a minute. Anyway, there you have it, and I'll catch you next time.